Hello? No, I'm not gone or lazy. It is just I can't figure out how to work my audio, and it's my third time trying to record one of these videos because apparently I can't visual it with the audio without the entire audio thing dying and just removing all the records of me saying anything in these stupid videos. It's my third time recording a Bulgarian video, and I'm not pleased about it. And to another point of me not being actually lazy, so it's just the fault of the computer. Look, I made a new update to the Fire and Steel World mod. Now, instead of Britain and its backward colonies having focus trees, even the man with the moustache, no, not this guy, even though he's better, quote unquote, than this guy, it is this guy, the man with the moustache and his disappearing hairline. But in reality, 3 out of 4 focuses are actually against him. Yeah, and speaking of disappearing hairlines, we're playing Bulgaria, specifically Boris III, the Tsar of Bulgaria 1936, with his flag of a lion on top. Next nation after Bulgaria is the Soviet Union. Finally, we are freed from nations which have only one province, which means I can't even expand military. But yeah, so next nation will finally be an interesting nation, which I'm looking forward to. But for now, we're playing Bulgaria. My war goal on the Brits and Persia already. The Brits has invited quite a lot of people into the faction, but luckily none of them actually pulled at me, so I should be fine. You might ask, why did I decide to go and declare war on Persia? Well, I want to get to India, and to get to India, I need to go through Turkey and Persia, and then because of that, I will call Turkey into a war with Persia. That's a lot of people I'm at war with, but we're going after Persia. I'm also going to call the Greeks into a war with the British, because I don't want to go fight the British in Africa myself. And fall of Greece immediately. Greece didn't even stand a chance against the British. Side note, I've also called Turkey into war with the British, which means they will also attempt to march into India, because India has like 20 something divisions in it, so Turkey should be pushed back from Middle East. And the infamous Battle of Greece, where a single Bulgarian guy with a horse marched up to 3 British divisions and attempt to quote unquote liberate Greece. And Turkey somehow falls. Somehow. How? There's one division in it, there's one guy in it. I don't know how they got to there, considering the fact that no British territory borders Turkey, but sure, whatever. There we go, Greece captured. For now, my conquest of the world isn't based on I need factories, it's based on the lack of manpower. I have 43 guys in my army, and I have 36 guns. And it looks like my invasion of British Africa is doing pretty well. I've conquered Egypt and the East Africans, which is sure, it might not be worth a lot of factory counts, but I am here for the manpower. I'm here to liberate you from your British overlords. Now get in the army. The Yugoslavians declared war on me. Great. And has joined in the war against the British. I will create a faction with France. Screw the Brits. I think I've overestimated the French's ability to actually go and fight, as in they are already getting handed defeat in Gabon, and they already lost Ivory Coast, so great. I'm very motivated in France. I just realised that I'm at war with Portugal because I declared war on the Persians, which were in the Axis, which so were the Portuguese. That's why the Bulgarian Empire is such a distant dream, because whenever you're trying to do something, the Portuguese ruin it. Well, I don't even have PP to call Portugal into a war with the British, which means goodbye, East Africa. You were never loved anyways. The about this is that the British ain't even on Britain anymore. Things are not good. God is in chaos mode. I have no idea what's going on. I have one division just roaming across the plains of Africa, and there goes Egypt, which are back in the Middle East. They have now stretches from Syria to Iran somehow, and Afghanistan just beating up the the British was going to hell when Paraguay is in Mauritania. Some of you don't even know what Mauritania and or what a Paraguay is. To be fair enough, Paraguay is pretty irrelevant in real life. Sorry, you Paraguayans, but it is true. But now they own eastern Brazil and also a bit of French Africa. And the French have now been exiled to the Middle East. And Saudi Arabia declares war on them. Saudi Arabia struggles, but we have prevailed. Africa is Bulgarian. Yes, you've heard of African Union, but have you heard of Bulgarian African Union? That's right, Bulgaria now rules most of Africa, including the Belgian colonies, British colonies, South African colonies, and some part of French colonies. And by the way, Denmark's just having fun. I have not paid attention to the other countries whatsoever. I've only been focusing on this part of Africa until I realized, holy hell, oh my god, what is this? What is this? Okay, I'm almost done with these wars. I'm only at war with Britain, the British Raj, Kingdom of Hungary, Ireland, German Reich, Portugal, and it won't last very long, Saudi Arabia, which means after this, I'm at peace, and besides Saudi Arabia, I don't bother any of these other nations, so I'm at peace. I'm a peaceful nation. How I mentioned before, like Albania is at war with Italy. Well, they still are at war with Italy, but Italy still exists. In Libya, why? They can't get to Libya because you need to get through Algeria to get through Libya, and they don't own Algeria, which means they can't get to Libya. It is very confusing, but Italian Libya still exists. You know what? I win. I declare this a victory by the Bulgarian state. I own land. I mean, I did own land till 3 guys with a horse and an artillery gun decided to go through Turkey. But I did own land stretching from Sofia all the way to Cape Town. So technically, I win. Goodbye.